Hello everyone, this is Monstertaming coming at you with a trailer breakdown video here. Now, I had the trailer paused, put it up on YouTube, so basically the way this video is going to work, to set your expectations, we're going to watch through this trailer probably a couple times, and I'm going to look around and see what we can't pick around and find out about this. We don't have a lot of information on the game yet, so I'm interested to see what we might be able to find. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, I'll be pausing the trailer occasionally. Alright, so there will be a lot of rewinding and pausing. Oops. So right here, we can see a little bit of what the party screen might possibly look like. In the top left, we will have what looks like your standard menus. In the top right, we get probably the server, which is a European server. Maybe some kind of resources to the left of that. And then you get the zone name in the middle top with a little compass. So there's a zone called the Meadow. And then you can kind of see on the left what I would assume would be HP bars for your teammates and their portraits, but once again, we are assuming a lot here. This looks like maybe some type of crafting gathering system. At the very bottom of the screen, the little YouTube render bar is kind of blocking it a little bit, but you can see there's probably a health and maybe XP bar of some kind. I'm not sure what the blue bar is. The top bar, the orange one, seems to be level because it's like level 1. The blue one's connected to something on the right hand side. Could be something like mana, perhaps, rather than health. Because blue is usually associated with mana, so maybe. Okay, and here we have something that's very strange. So this is the management of your mons, and I have no idea what these things are. They look kind of like almost like boats or flutes or something like that. Maybe they could be teams. Maybe you could have maybe 5 mons to a team, and then you can have like 4 different preset teams, perhaps. That'd be my best guess. Because like you can put in a wind monkey key into it. Okay, and then you summon the, I assume that's the wind monkey anyways. Yeah, because it summons it right after, so I guess that's how teams work. So here we have something that barely happens, but you walk up, you crouch, and you start sneaking up on one of these creatures here, which look really nice. I like the little dinosaur-looking designs. Overall, gives me some Aniton vibes. Sadly, that game didn't really end up going anywhere, as far as I'm aware. But this kind of gives me a similar vibe to what it was trying to go for, so I hope this one can pull out ahead. But it looks like maybe you can sneak up and do a surprise attack on enemies or something like that, possibly. And then here we get a glimpse of the actual combat. So it looks like you spawn in an arena, kind of like vaguely reminiscent of Digimon World 1 for the PS1, but I'm presuming you actually control it, and you can see here you have your different hotkeys for your abilities. So it's kind of like maybe a top-down action RPG type vibe, possibly, kind of like Kindred Fates or something like that. Again, looks like you can command your allies right up here. So you have allies in the top left, enemies in the top right. You have a little mini map. You have stats along with your abilities. And now I don't know if this is a command, like if you can have multiple creatures down at the same time, or is this you just talking to your friends? Oh yeah, it's like putting a marker down. And right here we have some good crowd control, but yeah, the other things like putting a marker down, kind of like in Final Fantasy 14. I know there's a MMO I've experienced with that you use markers a lot like that. And this is just some cool looking crowd control abilities here. Nothing really completely unexpected. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is split second, but okay, so you can go to an opponent and open another player and then invite to party or challenge, and I presume it'll be like a 1v1 duel maybe. And then here's just a showcase of some different abilities and different creatures, I mean. A little glimpse about what evolution looks like. Okay. Here we actually have a little bit of writing, so there's going to be a lot to unpack here. Ruins lead the way. Hey there, you must have heard from Jane about our quirky teleporter station. She got a knack for pulling pranks, especially on newcomers. Now the thing about this teleporter is it's a bit of a puzzle. It won't just fire up on the first go. How about you take a little wander around while I start things out at the terminal? Let's see what you can find out there. Who knows, we might stumble upon something intriguing. You heads up once everything is set. Okay, so it's just like you're going on a quest to find teleporter. Seems pretty basic quest dialogue. And then you get to choose your reward. The balance gives power, sustain, and vitality. I assume these are maybe like different gems you can use to power up your creatures with. And then they leave us with a little tease at the end there for what could possibly be on the other side of the door. We'll take one more look through and just make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm sure I have, so if I missed something you think is interesting or things worth talking about, please leave it in the comments below and we can carry on the conversation down there. I mean, I do like the creature designs. Like pretty much every creature I saw, I like the design of. Right there is, right here might be something worth mentioning. There's a little marker I was talking about before, but like you can see he pulled up a wall and then did like a ram, kind of like Ornn from League of Legends, perhaps. Maybe it has some similarities in that manner where maybe it does extra damage if you hit him into an obstacle and then he creates the obstacle. If nothing else, at the very least created a barrier, so it's kind of like some kind of environmental interactions going on, which is pretty cool. Right here looks like another ability from League of Legends, Jin's ultimate, where it's kind of like you just have like a cone that you can shoot down. And I don't know, I'm drawing a lot of similar League of Legends. I'm sure there's other games as well. It's just one I have familiarity with. But yeah, these abilities do look like they would have some great potential in PvP scenarios where you and your team could work together to set up cool moments. Oh yeah, and down in the bottom right we see like a little gem that says Poor Rage. And then under that is another gem that's kind of cut off. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but maybe it's something to do with the evolution. That looks like a scanner of some kind, possibly. It's really hard to say, but this right here could technically be an entrance to a dungeon because, like, you see, it's something layer. I can't quite read it. See if I can pause it. In Spherix layer or something like that, and there's a little door I think we can see over there, but it looks like this could be a dungeon or the entrance to a dungeon of some kind because we do know the game's supposedly going to have endless dungeons at some point. I don't know if they're going to have just normal dungeons as well or not, but this could be a little tiny glimpse of that. Oh, and you have a little thing next to you right there. It's been following you around. I'm surprised I didn't know. I just noticed it now. But yeah, it's like perhaps it's like a little guide or something like that that will talk to you and help you as you explore the world. Maybe like a in-game explanation for tutorial or something like that. Then we have the door opening to maybe a dungeon, maybe not. It's hard to say, but there we go. That's the breakdown trailer done. Let me know in the comments below if I missed anything that you think you would like to see talked about, and let me know if you agree or disagree with some of my theories. And overall, let me know how your thoughts and opinions about the game are so far. Next time, that's Monstertaming signing off. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.